Another heel mix mic because it doesn't like to clip to my shirt for some reason. Um, Last night, spent a lot of time watching the entire UFC card with Islam Makhachev becoming a double champion, dominant fashion. About 17 and a half minutes of control time. Pretty incredible statistic. Um, it was not surprising in the least. And thinking about why it wasn't so surprising, you have two main thing, two main thoughts come to mind. That being, there's a big difference between working out, lifting, fitness, and training. They don't lift in Dagestan. They don't work out in Dagestan. They don't run for their fitness in Dagestan. They train. They train. And that's what makes all of them so good. And I would encourage everyone who sees this, question your lifting, your training. Are you going to your 8 a.m. lifts and going through the motions and saying, all right, I could probably go up to 225, but 135 is pretty comfortable on this squat. So I'm just gonna rep this out, get the reps over with, and then I get to go have breakfast, and then I'll go lay in bed, and then I'll go to class. And or are you thinking, okay, if I move up to 225, I'm gonna do that much more than the guy at USM who's not doing anything? It's all about getting a little edge here and a little edge there, and that's all Islam does. That's all Islam Makhachev does is find little places where he can gain an edge. And you watch them train. And the other thing that came to mind, part two, right? They do nothing other than eat, sleep, train, and pray. Eat, sleep, train, pray. Eat, sleep, train, pray. There's no life beyond that for them other than, of course, their families. But even Khabib has said it, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Islam Makhachev, they've all said that when training camp comes, family kind of takes a side. The children and the women they go to the side for a little bit while they focus on training because they know that the other person training is training to kill them. So they have to train to kill them. And if you're not training with a certain intent, all of your training needs to be done with just this this desire to just dominate. Otherwise, why are you doing it? Why are you going to walk into a gym, put 135 pounds on the bar, and say, okay, I can definitely do 10, so I'm just going to do 10 and leave? Load the bar, put 225 on, put whatever on, and go till you fail and go till you know you've done everything you can. If you're going to bed at night and you're saying, okay, I probably could have done another rep, I could have done one more. There's somebody who did that one more. There's fully somebody who did that one more. And they're going to beat you on that ground ball. They're going to beat you in that fight. They're going to beat you fucking, I don't know, in baseball with the pitching or something. I don't know. But they they're going to beat you in the very small things. Especially in a sport like wrestling where Khabib and Islam are so dominant in 17 minutes of control time in a 25-minute fight. Do the math. 86%, right? I think I got that right. That'd be cool. 86%. 86% of the fight, the other man could not stand up or move. That's not an accident. And if you're a high school wrestler, we're getting close to high school wrestling season. You seriously need to think about, okay, What can I do to do that little extra? If we're running stairs at the beginning of practice, am I gonna run? I'll go 90% today. I'm a little tired. And there's that other psycho in the other gym who's training to take your head off. He's training to bury your head in the mat, and you're training to get through the 2.5 hour practice. Do you want to go against that? You want to go against the guy who's training to kill you when you're training to survive a 2 hour practice? I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to go against it. If you're going to be able to look yourself in the mirror at night and lay your head on a pillow, why not do it after saying, I've done everything I can for the day? This summer, went to Cape Cod and I went to the JFK Museum, and I bought a, what would you call it? Like maybe a postcard type of thing. It's not really a postcard, but it's about the closest I'm going to get to a description. And it says, I'm always told, and I'm going to mess this quote up, but it's by John F. Kennedy Jr., maybe? It's by a Kennedy. Anyway, quote says, I'm told every day I could be a great man, but I would much rather be a good man. And to tie this back into the UFC, you look at Conor McGregor and you think, wow, what a great fighter. But you look at Khabib and you think, wow, what a great man. Be a good man. Train hard and train with a purpose, and that purpose being to be a good man. You can train to, oh, look at me. Oh, I look great shirtless. Really? Why? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Why not train to think, okay, if my family ever needs me, I can carry the things that need to be carried. I can put in a 12-hour day. If I need to go split wood and throw logs all day for 12 hours straight, I can do it. That's the purpose of training. The purpose of training is not to have this huge ego and be, oh, look at how strong I am. Sometimes you look good, right? And then that's nice. That's great. But train with a purpose and train to think of being a good man. What else is there to train for? Be a good man today. Decide today that you're going to be a good man. And in the back of your mind, just as you make every decision, think, how can I be a good man? Even if it's as silly as rounding up your change on your Domino's order and giving that 55 cents to cancer research. If you think that's what a good man does, do that. With pure intention and action, be a good man. I don't really think I got anything else to say other than that. I think we'll call it a day. It's November 16th, and Islam Makashev's a double champ. Nobody's surprised. Think why nobody's surprised. And translate that to your life. When you become successful, nobody should be surprised.